looking to exploit a map that hasn't been too great for Fnatic.
Well, it's going to be a 5-man B-lean from Eternal Fire to kick things off here. No fakes available, just full commitment and a good grenade to respond, but it's all down to Mezzi here with the Julies. He will be tested right here, right now.
Perfect weapon for the job, Hank, and he's already taken one. Crims as well, connecting through the smoke. The flak damage returned as XANTARES. Good for the shutdown. Now Jewel Beretta's hunting down Maja. Low, hiding behind the sandbags, and Roy with 15 bullets to spare does dispatch of the leader. 2 left for the Turks and not looking particularly healthy. XFloud and XANTARES, sure, clock on their side, but 3, oof, make it 2. Members of Fnatic left, and XFloud, oh dear, he's got too many options on the bomb, defusing now, and a nice 10-second defuse to secure it. Yeah, Mezzi's just gone back around to scoop up an extra nade. It was a smoke he's retrieved. But in the meantime, we can see that the walk middle, this 3-man hold Fnatic have established off of the rip, straight out of spawn. Oops. Bit of a loud one as they are starting to show presence. Who's going to be the one to take that first boiler angle? Roy should have a frag every day of the week. Nikados, if not, to trade.
Oof, that smoke suggests they're coming. They will be focusing towards the quad side, and Nikados and Roy. SMG striking first. It's the Deagle.
Oh dear, that's a blunder. And look what happens now, because XANTARES leaping out of the balcony will catch Nikados, and that has rumbled the Fnatic defense. This looks so good. They were set up for success, and now this second round, it looks like it's destined for Eternal Fire.
Doesn't look good whatsoever. Mezzi and Crims now separated from the bomb side by the Molotov deployed. It's a 3-on-2.
So they really want to contain any access to Banana, and they're flashing, they're going, pushing through the flames, and still gets a frag. imoRR takes an early frag, and Roy will happily retrieve a Galil.
Yeah, not too bad, all things considered for Fnatic. They're thinking XANTARES down to 5 points of health as well, recovered a Galil. So it's boosted their chances for sure. They've actually allowed Crims to peel off now. So a 3-man lead to kick things off, and now focusing towards A, hoping they've done enough to funnel the remainder of Eternal Fire into this position with sub 1 minute on the clock. CT's still with a Molotov. That's in the hands of Roy, so he can justify playing this position by himself, but he wants to hold that Molotov until the last possible moment, until he feels like he can't really do much more. So they are coming in his direction, deploys the molly. They're not falling back just yet, though. They might wait this one out, and Nikados can feel it. He'll be rotating over with Fasher, in fact.
Yeah, hedging their bets. And I mean,
it's well timed. They've got the smoke on Fasher, so if they can smoke the mouth of Banana now, they might secure this round. There it is.
What's the reaction? I mean, they're going to have about, what, 10, 15 seconds upon the fade.
They kind of have to jump up on first oranges, really.
XANTARES is going to have to, with 5 HP, just get some info, get an entry if he can. Smoke, go, and dead. Down goes the bomb with 10 seconds left. It can all fall apart as it has. XFloud down as well. It's all good in the Fnatic hood. A double from Fasher. And already Fasher in that mini pit's going to be a very hard clear. But into the site comes imoRR, flatlines Nikados, and this one from Fasher's important. So is that. Gets 2 still stubborn on the pit. Distraction as imoRR looks a little silly. Ooh. And XFloud holds on. A 1v1 with him on the site. Wrapping around, Fasher has done it all from that pit position.
He's got a bit more to do here up against XFloud. He's been a bit of a clutch master in Pro League so far. Bomb down on the A bomb site. Fasher with the advantage. 3 kills to his name this round, but the element of surprise is in favor of XFloud, but that's gone now. He'll smoke down towards Moto, and it's a big one-on-one duel with Fnatic giving it up.
Throw that out for the call. Might be Nikados that asks for it. Currently just staring at the boost, waiting for contact from Mezzi. Will drop off, draws fire. Utility released, and you can see that that wasn't the full commit. They're happy just to burn through the CT resources. It leaves them very light on. Admittedly, that 45 seconds will become a little scary in the next 15. But they're going to be looking to double pump this, just showing bodies on A, keep Roy and Fasher on their toes.
We'll have a look at the rotation. As Nikados will be having to peel away first. 30 seconds now. Still unclear as to where they're finishing this round. Full mid control, and Major will come and join them, but how do they close this one out?
They're working it out too. Yeah, the bomb was initially B, but as you can see, imoRR and Maja are on their way. Guys, 18! All it takes is Fasher and Roy to do something, this Danish duo. Roy, good for it. And yeah, it's a good one from the Dutchman as well. With 1 second to spare, they'll get the bomb down. Nikados coming in from library side. 2 pushing up the banana for the mid fight. And Madge has been equipped with the AWP. Should be set for 1 here.
You'd hope so. He's in a prime position to find one, fall back. But speaking of which, Fnatic are going to concede yet another, allowing the scoreline to go 5-2.
Inferno being tested today.
Well, we get into round number 8 here. Decent utility damage at the stars. XANTARES takes a face full of shrapnel from the HE grenade down to 68. And a more boost for Fnatic as Crims. That is one brave peek. I assume he thought the smoke was covering him and allowing it to actually maybe have an investigation towards the bottom of Banana, but if anything, that gap was guaranteeing certain death. He'll be dealt with by imoRR. 5-on-4 with a minute remaining as well. And what's the CT reaction here? Currently, just with Mezzi, the in-game leader with 0 utility to speak of to hold off the B-bomb side. That is not ideal at all. They can just walk in, essentially. What can he even do about it?
Yeah, I mean, bullets is his only option, and he has got a magazine full of them. Still, the procedures of the utility that are coming his way are probably going to make things very difficult.
Has a rotating Roy who has a flashbang. That is about it.
Oh, this is bleak. What's he supposed to do? Madge's not looking, though, and it's a free frag for Mezzi. Allowed to fall out into the flames. Roy does well again onto the bomb carrier. That XANTARES gone.
They whipped the smoke.
And now Roy can push in again. Oh, team flash isn't good. Fasher has to reposition. And that should allow a plant. Should. But no one's looking. imoRR was looking the wrong way. Does get reacted to by XFloud as a 6 is secure.
Fancies up. Oh, going down the second middle as well.
That is ambitious. And it leads to a frag. Calyx eating dirt at the hands of Nikados. Oh, and XANTARES very worse for wear. The poor soul hanging on by a thread. 4 HP off the back of the Fnatic utility. Leaves imoRR posted up for the reaggress. Needs a reaction shot, just a little shy of the money. Ouch, good nade back. Gonna be very hard to make this one work. But Maja feeling motivated as Fasher's just caught XFloud. That was an attempt to walk out of the balcony hoping to draw fire, but it was all too easily solved, and so Fnatic with the 2 saved rifles are actually going to get away with it.
A little bit longer as Eternal Fire will have to wait at the mouth of the B-bomb site here. Mezzi sits at the pillar, and Crims considering his options. Wanting to cross over towards the side there. He's only got a flashbang remaining. And here they come.
Yeah, he's actually done some damage through the smoke that Mezzi will profit from. Good counter flashes coming over from CT, but Calyx kicks open the door. They are in. And they know Coffins is occupied. Crims will be denied by the flame again with this gap on CT smoke. It's not ideal.
It's really not, but looks like they won't be paying the price here, but advantage perhaps for Eternal Fire. It's a
They're having a look,
retake.
Hank. They really are. All 4 Fnatic members coming on in. A smoke, a couple of flashes. And Nikados trying to clear out this emo position. It's not going to be viable, especially now. XANTARES racks up 2 of the rotators, and they're now just trapped trying to hold on to what they can. Crims has got 2 players pinned, but he has to leave as well. Imagine to flash his boys out of boiler. He's considering his options. It's Mezzi that's still happy to establish a crossfire. Got a 3-man crossfire forward for brackets.
Mezzi up close. He will be finding the first kill down towards the bottom of middle, but here come those MAC-10s. They will answer in kind with a kill towards the boiler room. We're still in a 4-on-4. 50 seconds remain. Starting to transition now. Calyx with the bomb on his back. And Crims inquisitive and catches XFloud out of position. With the smoke available as well. 40 seconds. This is big. Fnatic in the driving seat up this round. Nikados on the AWP. I don't see a world where XANTARES can hit the shot. They'll have to limp in towards the A side now. This one should be done. Fasher to confirm it. The MAC-10 is not quite powerful enough. Calyx with no chance to pull this one off, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's just a question of seeing what he can get done. Recovered M4 from his frag onto Roy. He's going to have a little look. Confirms body's on the site. Good for the first. He'd have to clear out for the... Oh, the wallbang actually connects. Only a chip damage. Fasher's fine. He's cool. Other than just setting him up to see if he could go fishing in the early engagement.
Well, I've enjoyed the contributions from Nikados. He really has saved the day. Like, he has been great. Everything you want from a CT AWP. Dynamic, aggressive, accurate. We'll see if he can keep it up. No AWP available for the Turkish squad here, I'm afraid. And a nice little bait and switch for Roy and Fasha. Crim's trying to take some aggro away from the position as well. But for now, focusing on the apartments, and they've been smoked off. They had 3 players there as well, so they might have to reconfigure here.
Yeah, I mean, they're really counting on Mezzy to hold this balcony position. And that's where 3 members of EF are heading. These next duels are going to really determine everything. It's likely to be Madja coming out of that boiler, or rather both balcony and boiler, and everyone meets their demise at the hands of Roy. A double from him, Calyx low. Crossing pit, not going to be easy with 2 here on the cross. Big from xFloud, not expecting the second in the now. Just a formality onto Calyx as we see 8-7. An incredible resuscitation from Fnatic. Mezzy versus XANTARES. That P250 should be an equalizing factor, but not against XANTARES. Quick to the draw on that USP. Calyx was anti, but still eats the flash. Mistimed, good frags, Eternal Fire, firing on all cylinders. We need one more. Roy so low, Nikados equally as battered and bruised. The bomb is lost and feels like the round imminent as well.
Yeah, what else can be done here? They have no utility and hoping for a CT mistake to come through, but XANTARES, he isn't missing anything. That's the second kill of the round. And more closes things out. The Julie singing once again. They do confirm they have the top of banana, but feeling like they'll have better chance towards A, but it's going to be a strong setup. Calyx will be patrolling towards the arch side. No more holding towards the pit. And next out with the AK-47, he holds towards the apartments.
Oof. Well, it's going to be bare bones. These last 4, a nade each, and walking long just as Calyx falls off it, so no contact. They'll smoke off for the rotations, and now start the wrap. This is going to be like a 4v3 when Mezzy arrives. It's up to Calyx. And xFloud, he's let the first spray go. Hard clear, though, on Calyx, and a double. Sends Fnatic back to spawn. Just Nikados to fall. One's great. Anything more unlikely as he's got himself 1 single bullet and 7 seconds. Just by the time he reloads, he'll get another for good measure. He's trying to die. He's trying to die. Finally, they oblige. CTs have got a few more where that came from. xFloud will get one on the balcony position as Calyx confirms his body's behind it.
Oh, they don't take it though. The smoke dissuades them, and back they go. Back to the drawing board, I suppose, because they're just going to run back towards B, hoping that the CTs maybe overreacted. We have seen them fully commit towards A, but anything but here. They're actually setting up a defensive hold, might even call for a rotation, but only 2 players there.
This could
they
go
get
wrong.
A cheeky 1-dig, you never know. They're not going to be ready. There it is!
That's the 1-dig, and now XANTARES, too many targets, overwhelmed. He's going to be run on down. The smoke won't save him, and the spray's not great. Roy has drawn the most crucial blood of the round. Can Fnatic resurrect their hopes on this T side? It's already that scorching dig that's got him in, and it seems to be enough.
Double nade towards the corner. Oh, max damage pretty much there. That's not bad at all.
What?
And
He
they'll keep
goes for
pushing.
it. They could lose it right here. Madja just about. Oh no, he's in trouble. Nikados is coming. imoRR's flash has saved the day. That was a ball. Oh, it's going back and forward now. It's really up for debate. xFloud's now activating. Crim's not ready.
It's really nice reaction from xFloud. Of all this chaos going on elsewhere, he might be able to find a timing. If he peaks now, he's got a freebie, but now in towards the underpass, still a 4-4, and we're at sub 1 minute. Fnatic still with the lion's share of the utility here. 4 smokes available. xFloud probably confirming you can stay towards B at this point. Take the risk, take the gamble. Keep 3 CTs there. xFloud have locked them in from the bedroom. And like I said, they've got utility on either side. It's Calyx with the incendiary. imoRRR, he has a smoke. And they'll be joined as well by Major. He's out towards Coffins with just that SMG and no health.
Yeah, that incendiary's not going to get them too far. Smoke up. And here comes the assault. Fnatic starting to their ploy and quest into the B site. It's one and done so far for Roy. Crim's onto Madja. imoRRR caught over the smoke. It's Crim's again on the double up to get them a bomb plant. Mezzy yet to start it. xFloud could disrupt it. And actually, Calyx does take down Mezzy. 9 seconds. They're not ready. And from behind, xFloud connects. It was a combination of the 2.
Looks pretty standard so far. imoRRR has at least gone over towards B to kick things off. So that's the change they've gone for. Bring the sniper over, see if their T's are probing towards the top early. It is very default from Fnatic so far.
Waiting for imoRR's reaction. He fires off a shot. Woof!
Fast.
Perfect boost from Fnatic to take the AWP out of the equation. They know there's probably one there. Only one. And with an SMG, Mad just got it all to do. They're charging down towards him. The leader has got nothing he can deliver, and already the round falls apart. Fnatic, well, that is one way to solve an AWP holding beat.
They'll allow Nikodos to peek it first. No flash required as of yet. But you can see them, they're not feeling safe about the prospect of close range CTs, and they're going to have to use some utility to even get towards the top. Still a lot to do here. Yeah. At the time of 40 seconds, it's okay. On the other side of things, Major and XANTARES with no utility as the B defenders. So this round is not over, even though they have the man advantage. Back and forth we go, and it seems to be A as we'll finish up.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Eternal Fire are really overthinking this. In fact, you can see XCloud just drops himself a lovely little one-way with 20 seconds left. Calyx, a headshot into Crims. A lovely gap manufactured by XCloud, supported by imoRRR, but could be exploited as the bullet does connect. Mezzi's down. Fasher trying to make a round out of this. 9 seconds as he's demanded to plant. Can be denied and is. XCloud wins the round and Nikodos loses everything as well. 13 in the bag. Usually there's a few more twists and turns. Just when it's within touching distance, the human psyche starts playing tricks on you.
Absolutely. No one wants to be that player to go down first and sabotage the chance they had. But it's a good effort, but there it is. Considerable damage, round not over by any stretch, but still, Crack starting to form now. Major will bring it back to a 4-on-4. 45 seconds and Crims. Excellent movement. He gets down towards the pit, but imoRRR's having none of it. Misses the shot, but still alive for now. Can he nail the second? Oh, this is excellent work. And now Crims, nothing to be done. Surely this is where it all comes crashing down. Tucked into the corner. AWP trying to do its best here, but Crims fighting tooth and nail. Mezzi will be the last player remaining to keep the dream alive here on Inferno. It looks bleak. Has a smoke available to him and the C4 on his back, but with 15 seconds, CTs will stick together.
Partnering up, hoping to be able to trade out. Mezzi's no idea. And they actually start to split up.
Has to go for a deep plant. Fakes it out. That could be a...
No idea. Calyx has run in! Isolates the duel! Magia coming in from the apartments. It's enough time. Does get it down. Mezzi. Oh! Deleted! Magia pulls Eternal Fire into the close. Inferno is theirs. One away from securing that 4th position and qualifying for the EPL Season 17 playoffs. It's all to play for. 2 maps to go. Overpass next. Fnatic's domain. We'll see what
Eternal Fire coming in as favorites now with wind in their sails. Fnatic, it's been a long day in the office, having already played the opening BO3 against IHC. They had to grind for that win across 3 maps. And they're going to have to do the same now if they want to take this spot. Fast up long. Only XANTARES in the site. Eternal Fire 4 strong at B, but this is okay. They've got nades, they've got a kit, they can play retake. It can be especially easier if XANTARES can thin the crowd.
Yeah, can have his work cut out for him, but he is the man for the job. That is a clean tap to open up the pistol. They're going to keep challenging him, keep chasing him, but into this triple stack, back in the bank. It's a nice double out of Fasher to do what he can in that moment, but not enough to beat XANTARES, who's having one hell of a round right now. XCloud and Major starting to make their appearance inside of the site now as well, with Crims waiting back at Flowers and Mezzi making some noise over towards long. They're on the bomb and it's not planted for anyone left in this round. It was a CT side plant.
And Fnatic now still going to pop their way into B.
Yeah, Mezzi leads. Out through short, we also have Fasher starting to make an appearance here, lobbing in a bit of util, pulling the eyes away from Mezzi, who's gotten very, very deep out monster, tucked in over towards jail right now.
God, I just wonder, like, did Crims know they were doing that? Did he hear it, or did he... Is that... I can't even imagine that's a read. I haven't seen Eternal Fire do that on this map before. And that's a crazy round to just walk solo out short so brazenly, so confidently. But he was perfectly on the money. It was just that 4th player. 30 seconds, Fnatic, again, they've got to go. Nikodos is holding a flank, but there's no one coming in here. There's still only 2 on the site. Eternal Fire aren't convinced. Fnatic can trade their way to a win.
Oh, XCloud caught looking the wrong way. Calyx will reply, will respond. Still that AWP ready to go up against him, and Nikodos makes it work. Full blind, but another. He's even shooting for a 3rd. XANTARES way to bated breath. He's hoping I was going to say he's hoping that they fight him, but then I guess he wasn't. Both players swinging together from inside of the site.
Here it comes.
Oh, no. They went ahead of it. They went ahead of any util. And they've even gone through that molly. That makes it far too easy for Calyx. Fasher and Roy roasted alive. Molly down, but honestly, if you're Calyx, that doesn't really affect you. A 1-for-1 trade. Crims did all he could in that moment, but XANTARES shut him out, and Nikados is not long for this world. Even the save is not guaranteed here. He's kind of boxed in over towards short, thankfully. Missed shot from imoRR. Sails right by Roy back in the bathroom.
Don't do that again.
Oh, Nikados waits and he collects his debts. Owed one from that A site. Major out of the round now.
Oh, look at the gamble.
They're going to start to lean away. From lower.
Okay.
They've employed the boost back in spawn.
That
makes sense, right? You've got limited resources here. You're in this kind of 2-2 split. And the bright side is they shouldn't overreact to that flash.
They've been faked out at B with a molly and a
Oh, look,
flash.
they're trying to move up.
Oh.
They're starting to bring everyone up. All 4 players moving in, and XANTARES, they didn't even know about him. Back at long. That's the bomb away from Fnatic. And Nikados, no saving this time. Yeah, Crims often left to his own devices down towards this B side of the map. They give him a lot of room, give him a lot of kind of respect to make his own plays, right? We had that round where he just walked all the way out monster. This round, he's been sat here at the sandbags for a long while. He's said to the rest of the boys, guys, they don't know I'm here. And he swings out hoping he could get the opener. He can't, but they will trade back, right? Fasher follows up Crims' left hook with a big right hook of his own. And then Nikados nails that second man.
Yeah, holding the perfect line. Fasher would have died to XFloud there if Nikados wasn't scoped in, and he was already prepared for that repeat.
Fnatic take a bit of position over towards long. CT side for Eternal Fire getting very mobile here. Is there a man down? They pull an extra player over towards A. Major moves in to reinforce this side of the map. imoRR's about to have a chance to tip the scales in Eternal Fire's favor.
Yeah, he's moving way too much here. He needs to pick an angle and just play a little more static. Backing up is fine, but he can get caught by so many timings if he's changing his view from con to toilets to mid.
Dude, Major's jump peeking again as well, and Nikados is scoped up. I'm so nervous, or not Nikados, Mezzi rather, is scoped up. I'm so nervous he's going to fall to it again. imoRR should get double swung here as well, so... I say that. No, he will.
I mean, Fasher's not swinging. He's on the bench. Crims has been taken out coming out of con with no flash there. Fasher will get that trade. imoRR's gone. He seems to be the counter right now into this site. Major doesn't know they're creeping the smoke, and Roy with a crucial entry has left Calyx in the corner. They don't know. Nade's out. Bomb out. They don't know. They finally trade him. It's only XFloud on a flank. Plant required, but he finds a double headshot and puts Mezzi in the hot seat.
That didn't even look on purpose. That's crazy. The 1v1, but he can't find it. Mezzi. They're doing a lot. The whole opening move is kind of centered down towards B, right? You got Nikados posted with the AWP. You've got the boost taking place. They've employed a lot of resources to try and get this opener down on the lower side of the map, but it's imoRR's AWP striking through the silence first. A 5v4 out of the gate for Eternal Fire.
Crims has been on Calyx's screen, he just hasn't seen it yet. I don't think Crims has had the same luxury of seeing him right back down over the roof. Nade's coming out, it's a good bit of damage. Double nade, that will do. Molly as well, throw everything you got at him, and Calyx will have to find a hidey hole. Second time in this map that someone's come out of connector without a flashbang and imoRR's AWP'd him. That happened to Roy. So Fnatic are going to have to just end it at B. And Eternal Fire have shuffled downwards. They've got no more nades. Just this one little flashbang on Calyx as Fnatic get ready to go for the last round of the half. Tick-tock though, boys.
Yeah, very little time there. They're playing this one really into the margins of this timer, and Eternal Fire are starting to bring bodies down towards B. They see the bomb now. It's out in the open. You're not winning this, Fnatic. This one's done. The time's decided it. Far too long to get this play rolling. For Carrick.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that one. That's, let's just get into the game, shall we? Because we've got an aggressive pistol for Fnatic, one they're getting a little bit punished for. Major with a P250 fires back. Fnatic go right past this, or Eternal Fire do rather, and go up short side. Then they duck down into the depths below, into Roy, who loves these dual Berettas. Oh, he's spamming, he's spraying, he's praying, and right now they're answering the call. 2 kills and a lot of damage to the last man. Oh, there's even a flank down con. This is so suffocating for Fnatic, and they're going to finish the job. Everyone dead. 9 rounds with a pistol in the pocket. Glocks and AKs in the same round is never a pretty picture. Oh, but that certainly is. XANTARES. Crucial entry kill. He's got 2. Oh, a whiff spray from Roy. He put Major down to 2 points of health, but it didn't matter because XANTARES was there to answer the call. Double entry kill, and he's even got a lineup to get the quick stairs smoke in. Ooh, Fasher doesn't respect it though, but maybe he should have. 3rd kill in the round for XANTARES.
This is vintage XANTARES, right? This is what you used to love about him, is they just give him a gun, a hero gun. They say, please, just win us around. And he's done that in this one. 3 kills and just Crims left to beat. It's a numbers game for Crims at this point, really. He can't justify giving this round a look in. If he saves, they're buying next round. If he goes for it and then they come up short.
What on earth?
Takes a while getting it up, but finishes strong. imoRR brings us back into even odds.
But they still gambled B, and there's not much time.
XANTARES moving in. Gotta try and offer up another big multi-kill round on the entries here. Up at the front of the pack. There's one. There's 2. XANTARES! That's nearly a 3rd. He's done so much to Crims. Someone just got to finish the job, but Crims, elusive as ever. In with a double before they snuff him out. imoRR with that frag. Nikodos trying to step up to the plate. A 1v2 in front of him. A 1v2 where he's got no clue where that second man could be.
And no kit.
So time is not his friend here. He's got to be very, very fast at sniffing out both these players. Nails that shot on a Major. And now it's just...
no.
Hello, hang on.
Has Crims called it? Yes, he has.
Yeah, he's gone back and grabbed it.
Gotta go.
Now Nikodos has the kit. With that retrieved, it buys him 5 more seconds. Time is of the essence still, though. It's fast getting away from him. Moving up towards short. The no-scope misses. And there's the close. imoRR.
Moving on up.
Crims is in at the barrels. He is vulnerable to this. And
You're
no
right.
one's looking at it.
Hello.
Oh, that's for free. No one's even considering the boost for Fnatic.
I like that they flashed it as well, just to really double down. And now they just assault.
Full onslaught of util. Fully blind on the close player. Mezzi deleted. XANTARES taking heads off again.
Wow.
Beautiful flash work to get him in. And imoRR's added another to the tally in the meantime.
All out middle in unison, and Nikodos has just missed the timing. He looked away. And now even when he looks back, he's not ready for them that deep. But oh, I take it all back. I take it all back. And he takes off their heads. 2 dead. Nikodos doesn't get a 3rd. But that is a fantastic start to the round to prime Roy in the connector. He has been mollied. Eternal Fire, come to expect more where that came from. But this round has just been thrown into disarray.
Yeah, the Deagle has made it a little more interesting. XANTARES even dropped a nice shot in the chat after that one.
Real respects real,
right?
Harry.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, God.
XANTARES, straight baller. Mezzi.
Oh!
Joining the ranks as well.
Bit of footy.
Lovely little double up. 2Ks from the Deagles.
Yes,
and there's
indeed.
the M4 to close it out at the end. Oh, we're at such a weird part of the game. Like, this is where the pressure, the tension, it's all, you know, reaching its apex, we'll say, right? Like, it's all on the line here. Both teams are kind of fully invested. They're all in on this round. Sure, Roy and Nikodos have a bit of extra cash floating around, but both squads as a whole are broke if they lose this. And so it carries so much weight when you're 24 rounds in, you know, that losing 1 round can almost feel like it decides your fate. And in this very important round, Eternal Fire sits a man up.
Yeah, they can't overthink this one. The 3rd nade connects and kills Fasher at Pillar. They have to just group and go, but the longer they take, the more space Fnatic gets. Look at Mezzi, he's cleared all of middle. They know it's coming.
Yeah, he's got that info ahead of time. That frees up a 3rd man to move around. Mezzi's coming in with a backstab, but there's imoRR on the opener.
Yeah.
Nikodos, they're all around him. He's surrounded, and xFloud even goes back towards Con. fade. XANTARES!
Oh, dear.
Pulls off a spray that only he could. Two dead out through Monster. He's doing all he can to keep Eternal Fire in this. A third in the round, but they run right by Messi, and he steals it away!
A conga line up towards the A site. Nikadoz alone here right now. If he dies with nothing, they might have to save, but he fights fast.
Nikadoz mollied out, burning alive. Oh, he just barely lives to tell the tale. Nade goes in, little shallow plant here for Eternal Fire. They're doing all they can to claw this one back into OT, and XANTARES, if there's one thing he's not been shy to do, it's step up when they really need him. There's still a world in which this could get weird, and it really does hinge on this guy on our screens right now. XANTARES has been the point man, he's been the difference maker, and now more than ever, he's got to stand tall and deliver. The fights come to them. Pushing the monster smoke is wishful thinking. Fnatic churned up. And Nikadoz 1v5 with a scout. This never happens. This will never happen. He's mollied into a corner, locked out of it. Eternal Fire take us to OT.
Incredible, dude. The resilience on this team. We've seen the roller coaster. imoRR, no orb, just runs and guns. And Nikadoz flicks in time for two. Dances with the devil and barely gets out singed. 5-on-3. And even more aggression where that came from Fnatic. Oh my god, XANTARES, don't do it again. Don't you dare. Crims will deny. And that's fine. That's a worthy trade out for Fnatic. They've still got so much util to stall out and execute. And we haven't even talked about Connector yet. There's Roy, traded after one, but this round is feeling done. As the bell tolls. Pro League Road getting shorter every second. Fnatic gamble wrong. They've got to retake. It's the final round.
Yeah, for Eternal Fire move in now, it is just Fasha as a sole defender. Crims and Mezzi are both... Oh my god, they're flashing through. Mezzi, okay, I'm glad he didn't commit to that because I thought that was ballsy. Crims holds the line and Fasha lends a helping hand. That heaven smoke fades and Calyx is caught out on an island. XANTARES tagged up earlier in the round. Wounded. As he tries to cover this bomb plant. It will come through, but he's knocked out. And there's the close for Mezzi. A flawless half. Yeah, you know, I think Roy's specialty is being able to just get left to his own devices and still find ways to create space just to cause problems right over on this upper side of the map. Left in the bathrooms, XFloud's playing close to this smoke, has to back away. They will have a flash that comes through with this. As he turns, wrestles with the M4, it's going to be on Calyx, and Crims deletes him. 3 kills away from locking in their map are Fnatic, and Nikadoz has just put them one step closer.
Unbelievable resilience for Eternal Fire to hold on, but Fnatic will squeeze them in their palm. Their series to win now. Just imoRR and XANTARES, a heroic game out of XANTARES, but it might be all for nothing. They will peak together, and there's the double kill. Mezzi ends over 30 kills on Mezzi Pass as Fnatic take the win in overtime, pushing us to a third map for our final spot in the playoffs. What a game, and there's still more coming up.
It's absolutely wild.
I mean, the context of XANTARES getting all 3. XFloud's been forced off a ramp, and they will take that space, and they're not slowing down for anyone. Double descent, make it triple. Bombs on the back, good counter flash. It's Nikadoz to take first blood. Madja's gone. And the CTs do have to react, but this is smoke and mirrors, Hank.
Yeah, well, they've got that first pick, and they still have a smoke themselves. CT will point one towards the squeaky door. There's still plenty of time here. 55 seconds. Fasha with control of the ramp. Confirming that's clear. It's actually XFloud who's alone down towards lower. He'll be behind the solo. This is an incredibly difficult position. They now know he's there. They're going to swarm.
Oh, he's running out of chances. He takes 3 pot shots, but it's a double in the feed from Fnatic. And yeah, the hopes start to wane. Is XANTARES, though, on the ramp. Calyx coming in from the vents, and good for the first headshot. A 2 versus 5. A kettle A fish too far, right? Calyx, chill your beans. He's already found another. XANTARES has got some space, and they're all grouped up. This
didn't have a kid, no, right?
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. The Julies instead, and yeah, just running him down. Poor old XANTARES doesn't have the time, never mind their health. 2 frags from the AWPer. He's now been finished off, and that bomb is on its way, courtesy of Crims. Calyx still on that top side. Umaja working his way back in from Trophy.
There's so much work to do. Once that bomb's down, there's still smokes, molotovs, flashes available for Fnatic. They go for the plant now, and it's an open runway to actually get it planted as well.
And now they will get both decon and office, at least that's what we call it, the double doors and the single door, so it has to be another save. Like, this is impossible to win this after win, so...
Yeah.
Or this retake.
Yeah.
It gets to the point that we are so desperate for a round, you'll give it a go. Down to a 2-on-2.
Yeah, maybe.
See what they can do with it. The bomb, about a quarter of the way gone so far. They have flashes and an HE, but how do they find a kill here? Roy and Crims left to defend.
That's Roy actually catching a lot of flack. Needs to chill as Calyx has taken down Crims, and they're doing it. Kit on Maja. He has to be the one to defuse. Fakes it. Fakes it. Maja, you have the kit, and he holds his nerve. Should have time.
And they've got it. It's going to be their first round. It comes right down to the wire. They had to go for it. They're in a desperate situation.
That is an insane round to win. This group stage, it worked really well for imo. I think he did it like 2 or 3 times against them, actually. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
He's pulled it off.
Well,
and Messi's got this one, surely.
I would say so. That's a clean kill. XFloud only good for 1, and that's the lower bomb site open. XANTARES is CT spawn. He knows he has to rotate. You can see them being a little bit more active now, and Fasha holding off those rotations.
He's holding off the rotations, but he also has the bomb, and he's given him enough time. Oh, Fasha's in trouble. Begging for help. Screaming for it. Strafing, panicking, gets himself down. That was awkward. He overstayed his welcome in the corner, but this is now a 3-on-3.
And I thought he had the rotation. They don't know about this guy.
No, this is an unconfirmed decon.
Messi's holding it.
Can you get back in? You've got smoke on him, or Fasha. Oh my God! Opens the door. What's he done that for? Okay, everything falls apart for Fnatic.
That's a wild play. Roy can still save the day, though.
Did they miss the smoke? No, they volleyed the bomb. Missed the smoke on the bomb. Time becoming a factor. Roy can be a hero as he's going 1v3.
Don't peek it. You don't have to.
It's an AWP. It's an AWP. Chill your beans. Takes the fight and clutches up. Damn, Roy's gone down. That's a big find from XANTARES. That's the advantage they were looking for. And here's Fnatic trying to right the ship. They're going into drive.
Really taking that chance. That's insane to me. Holy.
And imoRR on the reclear.
Yeah.
They could still go down. 1 spotted, 1 down. Nice shot onto Crims. As he trying to close the gap. imoRR so ready for it. Pulling single-handedly his team into a second round, a necessary round. And this is an advantage that Eternal Fire cannot afford to forego.
Like, you better suck in the belly when you try to cross the secret these days. Like, people are spamming like crazy. Yeah. And especially since a lot of the Eternal Fire guys are still playing Silence, I think. It's just so easy to spam and you know, there's no risk really because you have no tracers, so I really hated that meta with Silencer before. I'm so much happy now. Also, I have Justin on my team and he likes the A4, so...
Everyone wins.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Roy is still down here. Is he undetected? They don't seem to have any awareness of his presence. They're kind of searching the lower bombs. Okay, they do know he's down there somewhere, but he'll have to make noise to get out of the window. He's hoping for a mistake here, but time is of the essence. 30 seconds.
I think they're waiting for Roy to the... No, wait. They're going first. I think Roy should have faked under and they should have went in instead. That would have been better for the team.
Still 2 down there, though.
Oh, it's because they want to go under.
That's why! They're going vents, and as the door opens, they're surely dead men. Oh, saved by Fasha. Low, and sent lower by the imoRR. Dead on Nikados. It's only Roy, and he was supposed to be the hidden element. Now he's going to struggle to do anything with this one, and a 4th is secure. A triple out of imoRR. He opens, charging and demanding access to ramp.
And they will have to jump into the windows into office because they have no more nades, so they need some control for sure.
He lets them go. Crims, oh my God! Ooh. Crims gets 2 of them. Roy does meet XANTARES' Glock. It's Fasha that shuts him down before things can spiral, but this is a must-win for Eternal Fire, and it's down to a 2-on-1.
Wow, Crims, what a round.
He's doing it all. The Swede wants a quad kill. XFloud might give it to him, charging in now. Nikodos to provide some support. Crims
Oh,
will
dear.
punish. And it's 4 from Crims to take Fnatic a leap.
Delay if possible. He can't even get it though. Good start.
Really good start. It's up to Nikodos if he wants to be any more aggressive than that. That's surely going to be enough.
For Nico.
Yeah, Calyx has been caught out. There should be nothing more for Nikodos. He's got no hope as they hit the shot. Big one from XANTARES.
Well, this one is on now. 45 seconds remaining. A man advantage for Eternal Fire. 3-on-2 in their favor, but Mezzi, the linchpin of the lower bomb site. He knows a more could be on the other side as the bomb is planted. They should be converting this one. This force by looking very good. Fasher coming in from the ramp and Mezzi biding his time. Doesn't want to be the first to strike. Eventually, though, he's going to have to step forward and he feels the pressure coming in.
Favorite duel here for imo because of the HP, right? They both have 29.
Yeah.
I think I'm nearly on 18,000 hours of CS at this point, so no, I didn't have time to learn to juggle as well.
Do you
Yeah,
ever
that's
think
fair.
about all the time you spent on the toilet and you could have probably spent it learning a skill while you were there? You know, what if you had
Learning
like
a language
like a
while you're
little
on there,
book
yeah.
or something? You
Yeah,
could actually,
sure.
like, by the time you've died, you'd have learned something while you were sleeping.
Take that to the grave.
Yeah.
Well then.
Oh,
careful.
Nikodos, what are you doing? Okay, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. imo didn't pull the trigger, and that's because he's waiting for Roy. There's no way, Roy. After the info that Nikodos has got.
Surely you would get a flash from someone. Well, it's both inner players have the flash. That's annoying.
Eesh. Okay, so he just has to sit and wait. Now, there's a 3 and bomb specifically.
But they're trying to fake inner now, and then they will stray from red to secret, and then Roy will be in a super good position if he doesn't run back.
I like the way you say Roy. Good incendiary. Very good incendiary. Oh, Calyx! Calyx has given him the bomb!
Good discipline as well. Doesn't swing on the face, maintaining that advantage. And wow, it's an absolute stomping here as it's a clean sweep coming through. Barely any damage inflicted there from Eternal Fire. The outside take completely shut down.
A lot of talking from Maja. A lot of talking. 40 seconds. What's the call? You're heading towards that top side. Mezzi to be tested. Eats the flash. Is he going to be checked? Already Roy good for the first outside. It's Calyx to beat Mezzi. Big frags from XFloud. He gets 2 on the way in.
Huge.
Maja escorts Roy to join them. And it's only Nikodos detached from the pack. He finds himself just heading to save.
Curious about like what they are actually thinking.
Are they doing a stack nade?
They're actually nading Messi's. He's not top hot anymore. Not at least not toward door. Yeah, it's just for top hot.
2 of them get through, and actually they do more damage to themselves than they do. Mezzi,
Lucky.
$900 down the Swanee.
Right then. Well, one of the calmer rounds we've seen so far. Chance to breathe.
Now this is what Eternal Fire did a lot against us, playing this slow game and trying to punish mistakes of like aggressive plays, and I could understand why they would think that Fnatic would go for something now. They maybe feel like things are not working and they want to be ahead of the game, but
40
so
seconds.
they're
still
trying to
people
make the
root.
CTs use all the utility in, I think, from this first utility, and then they want to re-hit again soon.
Yeah, it's working. Fascia on his jiggles is going to be
But they are in
tested.
really good positions. Roy is close to main as well, so he can go through the smoke instant.
Oh, no, not if they lose Mezzi. And Roy's gone 2. How does this happen? It's only Fascia, only 1. Fnatic crumble under the boot of Eternal Fire. Kicked down, sent down to hell.
Let's see
It's
if
a
they
likely
actually clear
clear.
it.
Yeah.
XANTARES is really good with pre-aim and stuff like this.
Oh dear!
no.
Fascia's got 2 on the CZ. Fakes the door as well. They're fighting around with rifles.
Oh, Nikodos,
Yeah.
not ready.
Not ready, and that was the M4 as well. So Maja might have saved them with that frag. imo and Maja.
Oh, but they are picking up the weapons here. Like, this could still... But Crims needs to move. Like, why is he still here? When his teammate just cleared everything. Okay, so... No utility for the CTs and no kit is still going to be tough.
Yeah, huge advantage for Eternal Fire, looking to tie things up. Ladies and gentlemen, from a 9-1 deficit on their CT side, they're now on the cusp
But if
of
you're-
finding 14-14.
If you're the T's right now, where are the CTs coming from? They can come from lobby, door, hot, heaven, main, everywhere.
Right, sure, and this is a very
This is a solid crossfire, though.
solid crossfire. Fascia's going to have his booty betray him. Crim's trying to trade, but there's just no time for this. No kits.
Nope.
And no hope. Maja dancing with him. Knows imo will be there. Trying to transfer!
He has no time, right?
I think it's on the cusp. Are
Oh
they
my god,
celebrating?
they're cheering! Fnatic just cheered. They must know.
I think he's got it, boys.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I think
no,
he's got it.
No, no, Oh my god.
They already used a lot of the nades, so if they don't get anything out of this push, which they should, now they have so much. And he's even going T-move.
Oh, no! Fasher with an absolutely ridiculous play, pushing to the T-roof, but that means all that information is lost. These 5 players in yard now, filled with paranoia. Oh, they're full of vinegar. They're not happy. XANTARES responsible to re-clear that lobby area so they don't have to all... Oh, they are.
But now as Major, you want to retake this control because it's almost impossible to call something good without having this control back. But at the same time... Wow, Messi got nothing from that.
Yeah, and XANTARES is not a frag. It's good from Nikados back.
Towards ramp, they have to go.
And Crims is in an insane position.
Yeah, you're right.
Get your
This is
weapon out,
sick.
Crims. Please get your weapon out. Hello?
This is sick.
Wait, times it to perfection. The double spray, that's surely it. It's all onto one man. Can Calyx give Eternal Fire another chance? Or does it end here? All the rounds, all of the maps, last chance.
They're not swinging him. They know it's a fake. Now he's
no.
going to intercept.
He's going to run down, and that's it. Fnatic make it to the playoffs.